Do, do, do. Boom.
And there we are. A Aldi commercial, of course.
Yeah.
Seems like that happens a lot.
Love a good Aldi. Lucky bat, ooh woo from afar. Take the hunt, howdy.
Jesus, really making me watch these ads.
Yeah. Speaking of watching the ads.
Ooh, hot damn.
Caltrans are 2 minutes late. Unsubscribe. Yep. Good.
You're late. Cake the Bandit disliked and enjoying a break from work.
Nice.
Well, I'm doing EOB complete. Could you believe it? On a Monday.
Completing the EOBs.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor nerds. I like nerds. Nerds.
You're
candy.
a nerd. Mm.
They just did a thing that's like nerds ropes, but like little bites. It's very good.
Mm.
I like a nerds rope, but they're kind of pricey.
Mm. It's because of all the love that they put into it.
Yeah. Wolf Pack. Good evening. Hello. Presents are good morning from Broken Sleep Schedule Land. Yeah. Joe Dracos, we're geeks, not nerds. Obey the dork hierarchy. Exactly. Yeah, get it right.
Danzig of Doom. Good evening, EOB and Nick. How are you two doing today?
Good.
Horrible.
Yeah, awful. Ugh.
I just wanted to lie. It's just more fun. Andy Crimson, ahoy hoy, folks.
Ahoy hoy.
KY Tis 13. Heckin' love this model. It took forever for my local game store to get them back in, and now I see them there every time I visit.
Ah, nice. Yeah, it is a neat model. And it's taken me a little while to paint the stick.
Mm-hmm. I love his stick.
Mm-hmm.
What a nice stick. Have you ever seen a better stick?
I don't know if I've seen a better stick.
Ooh. Monitor, thoughts on the new Black Templar Fireman?
It looked great. I liked it. A little plain, but I just chalked that up to Games Workshop's paint style. Once I get it in my hands, it'll look dope. But it has all the things that a Black Templar should have. Dick tabard, Templar shoulder pads, a knot, a knot and aquila on the chest, and a chain attaching the weapon to the hand.
I think it
Vincent.
looks a little too Space Marine for my taste.
It is pretty egregiously Space Marine-y.
Yeah. So, not a fan.
Vincent Villalobos. Today was my first day of college and I hate it there. Well, maybe it'll get better.
Mm-hmm. Usually does. First days are always weird.
Yassine Brown, it's 4 a.m. I'm heading out, but thought I would say hi. Hi.
Hello. Welcome. And goodbye.
Caleb, what are those sanding sticks you use in your videos? They look amazing. They're called sanding twigs. It's basically just a nail file, but like thinner. It is just a nail file, but thinner. I got mine on Amazon.
Princess Damien, my bum is itchy. Help.
Scratch it.
You heard him.
Yassine Brown, if you search Games Workshop in YouTube, your most recent video comes up first. Woo! We've won.
Yeah.
We've conquered the internet. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
We've done all we can. We've climbed the
Very
highest mountain. We've swum the deepest river.
Kyle Transu, good thing about hating college on your first day is that you only have 4 more years of it.
Yeah.
Very true. I'm gonna do incognito and see if it pops up for me first.
Princess Damien, I love the colors on the staff. Adam Devon, that's the wrong color green. It is true.
I see us as the third video. That's interesting. It's almost like it's tailored.
Yeah. To whatever you watch. Oh, the video did well.
It did do well. Yep. And some people are bad at listening. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
only a few though.
We already knew that, but it's funny every time.
That's
People
not a
hear what they
perfect
wanna hear.
analogy. Yeah, because it's an analogy.
I also think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
if it-
mean, it's a pretty good analogy out of all the analogies that you can make. It's not a bad one.
Games Workshop is like an onion. You gotta
Yeah.
peel back the.
Yeah, you can make a worse one very easily.
Grizz! Yay for lockdown life. I can actually watch live for a change. Neat.
Yeah.
I always try to catch these live, but I never quite make it.
Yeah. Me too. I'm jealous of all the people that can make it live.
Yeah.
I have to watch them back. It's very sad.
Cake the Bandit, thanks for the video today. Now I'm once again purchasing ship models. Drop Fleet Commander, it looks so fun. Drop Fleet Commander does look pretty interesting. I think I'm more into the Drop Zone Commander. Although maybe Drop Fleet Commander is going to get a bump because Star Wars Armada is slowing down. They still make it, but they're not making anything new. Probably because it's 4 times the price of X-Wing, which is already a really fun game. If I had to guess, that would be the major thing keeping people away.
But who knows? Who knows? It could be anything.
Frozen Throg, what are the amount of non-subscriber views, if I may ask? I don't remember.
It doesn't tell you like that. It tells you percentages.
Yeah. What is it,
Doesn't
like
tell you how many.
50%?
Let's find out. I guarantee a lot. I bet it's more than that.
Yeah,
Probably around there or more.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when a video does really well, it means that
More randos watched
it's
it.
getting. Yeah, exactly. It might not be able to tell us until tomorrow, though.
Yeah, sometimes it takes many hours. Growls129, introducing my friends to Warhammer with the Warriors starter set for Age of Sigmar. Ooh. Age of Sigmar is really fun. I played it. You both played it. I played it harder, though. I won.
Right now it says 100% not subscribed because it's only counting the one view.
Ah, okay.
So gotta wait until tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, that data may not be accurate.
Mhm.
There's a good chance.
Kino Canadians, does YouTube views reflect consumer habits though?
Probably. Well, no. Actually, that's not true. I guess it depends on what that means. Like people will, I guess, Games Workshop Games Workshop topic videos are the most popular, and it seems like most people spend the most money on Games Workshop. And proportionally, other games get fewer views and are smaller, like in terms of how much money they bring in, how much product they sell. Because a lot of people blame the algorithm for everything, but the algorithm suggests, and then people click. And it seems like, according to our analytics, almost everyone, myself included, I know for sure, always just picks something off of the recommended.
Yeah.
So every time you open YouTube, you get like 8 choices. And you'll almost 100% of the time pick one of those 8 choices.
Exactly. I couldn't think of a more eloquent way to end that. Exactly. I don't think I've ever once they started doing the recommended, I don't think I've ever went back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember, back in the day, you'd go to your subscription feed and you would look at your subscriptions and all that kind of stuff, and the only way to like really find new stuff was to see what was trending, or if a friend sent something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where now it just pops up right in front of you. Frozen Throg, I'm old school. I always go to the sub feed. Yep.
I don't even know where to find the sub feed.
It's yeah.
on the side somewhere, probably.
Yeah, it's on the side somewhere. That's also one of the big reasons why a lot of people don't see their subscriptions, because they don't go to the sub feed. Because you're probably subscribed to, maybe a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
Are you really gonna go there?
Maybe tomorrow I'll visit my sub feed and dust off some old channels haven't visited in years.
I've had this weird thing where channels that I subscribed to when I was 13 or 14 years old, that I watched for maybe one, I watched Unity tutorials, like how to program in Unity and stuff, and that channel hasn't uploaded in 10 years. And exactly. And those videos will pop up for me now, which is very weird.
Goopity goop. YouTube keeps recommending me one of your basing videos from 7 years ago, even though I have watched it. I get stuff I've watched too. Sometimes if I watch a video a bunch of times, it'll just keep recommending me that same video.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. What video was it? The realistic snow effect?
Probably.
That sounds like the one that would be shared.
Kyle Transu. I replayed the part in today's video where you called Bolt Action players grandpas. Yeah, they are. Everyone who plays Bolt Action is a grandpa. And if you're like a high school student, if you're a teenager playing Bolt Action, then it's very worrying that you're a grandpa.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there you have kids.
Exactly. And you need to go find them and support them. Well, not only do you have kids, but your kids have kids.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's crazy about it. That's pretty funny. I know. Did you see that comment? Someone said that they wrote like a little scenario where they looked to their left and they saw flames of war. They looked to the right, they saw Bolt Action.
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh no,
I'm a grandpa." It's true though. I don't make the rules.
Mm-hmm. It was so funny. Ah, Goobity Goop. It has been recommended the Crack Desert-based tutorial non-stop. Just went and checked again, and it's still there, haunting me.
Colin Steger also, one thing to point out, apparently there is an upcoming Kashyyyk update for Legion and we're getting Wookiees. Oh yeah, the Wookiees and the Glimmer Flyer has been previewed, and just today they previewed a new droid ship, the Droid Tank, which is a really, really cool ship. And it seems to be the biggest ship available for the droid. So presumably the clones are also going to get a giant-ass ship, because it seems like they always have mirror releases for Legion.
Adam Devine, does Star Wars Legion make you a boomer?
Star Wars Legion make you a boomer? I don't know. I don't remember which ones boomers are.
Like our grandparents would be boomers.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah. It makes you a boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Dan Patterson, great episode on EOB on YouTube today. P.S. I always hate Games Workshop for the end of Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Yeah, it's only been, 5-6 years, but I know that wound is still fresh for a lot of people. It was really sad when the Games Workshop gazpacho came to everyone's house and stole their miniatures and rule books, and then beat them up.
What I was gonna say. You can still play it. Yep. I have a Warhammer Fantasy Battles rule book. I mean, I could play it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, that's contraband. You can't say that on on live.
Uh-oh. I'll have to edit that out afterwards. Not good. Hilarious.
Monitor. Wait, I'm a grandpa? No! I get it, because Darth Vader. Growls 129. I think Oryx is a dumb name. Yeah, I think Oryx is a dumb name.
Boom! Wow.
Kyle Transu. The day I turn 50, I'll wake up with bad knees and 10 boxes of bolt action models. That's just how it works.
Exactly. I mean, you know how women give birth? That's what happens with when you become a grandpa. You give birth to a little bolt action.
Antonio Garcia, I want to run my Nighthaunt army soon. Yeah, the Nighthaunt are badass. Colin Steger, are you going to make Star Wars terrain pieces like Umbara stuff or Felucia stuff? Definitely possible. One thing I really want to do, which is just kind of a dumb idea to have, is I want to make the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 map Rust for, skirmish games. I think that'd be super fun. And I think it would actually really work, because the thing that makes terrain kind of suck is, you set it up, and then it's, you set it up, but, you don't really plan it. You just, on a whim, put things where you put things. But, video game maps are very specifically engineered for them to be fun. And so I wonder if playing with a map with so much, love and care put into it would actually be better than just setting up some, red solo cups willy-nilly.
Could be.
Pastor Connor, are you telling me I could play first edition Kill Team if I don't like second edition? No, that is not allowed. Yeah, the book, the ink in the book will vanish. It's vanishing ink, so you're not going to be able to read the rules. For some reason, you won't be able to remember them.
Yeah, they just wipe your memory magically. Yeah.
Nick Aris, which sparkling water is best to use in paint water? LaCroix Topo Chico store brand. You know, a lot of people say to use LaCroix, but I think you can just go. I think you can just go store brand. I don't think it makes a difference.
Yep. I've seen people use bubbly, and
Yeah.
again, it's like the same kind of situation. I mean, little expensive for paint. It's an official tip, by the way. It's an EonsOfBattle endorsed tip. Using sparkling water as water for paint.
Princess Damien, I love how you think that the Gestapo is gazpacho. Did I say gazpacho? A lukewarm soup will show up at your house. No, gazpacho is best served cold. Same with the Gestapo.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like either way you were right.
Mm-hmm.
You would throw a cold soup in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then you forget everything because you're like, what's happening?
Brian Nelson, Nuketown. Nuketown is another pretty fun map. Nuketown was from Call of Duty. God, I think it was the one right after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I know that one doesn't run.
3?
That one doesn't run a max. No, it's not 3. Yeah. It's one of the in-between ones.
Everyone else is saying. Well, some people are saying Modern Warfare 2, then someone else said Black Ops.
Black Ops. It's Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops is where Nuketown is from. Nuketown is a pretty fun map. Cullen Seger, any recommendations for starting Star Wars Legion, leading towards the Clone Wars stuff, but stuck between Republic and CIS? I would say to get the Clone Wars starter set, and at least 1 extra set of dice, probably 2 extra set of dice, and then you are set. You're probably going to want to get whatever, if you decide on the clones or the droids or both, you're probably going to want to get 1 or 2 expansions for each. But you can pretty much get what you want. Everything does pretty well. But yeah, Legion is really easy to get into.
You're a couple games in already, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really fun. I've been playing the Rebel Alliance.
And Lucky Bat and I have watched a couple games. Although Lucky Bat's played more games than I have.
Lucky Bat has played a bunch of games, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Five-string Connor, learning to place terrain is the hardest thing to me when it comes to actually playing stuff for 40k. Yep, the placing terrain is one of the tricky, more important tricky things, I think, is being able to set up a good board.
Yep.
And they don't give you much help in figuring out what to do.
No, they literally say, do whatever. Here are some of the rules.
Yeah, I almost feel like they should just literally make maps and say, put something right here, put something right here. Like maybe break it, put down a grid and be like, play this map. This map will be fun and fair and interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Auspex Tactics has an interesting video about terrain.
I don't know if I've seen that one yet.
It's a good one.
Little Aussie Specky.
And something that I didn't think about that we usually don't. Well, I think it ends up happening sometimes is, do you make your board symmetrical or asymmetrical? Because that could matter.
Mm-hmm.
That could make an advantage for the other player if it's asymmetrical. But it's a lot more boring if it's, perfectly even, exactly perfect on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Akin Joaquinones, the core sets for Legion are amazing and great places to start. Choose one faction and buy 2 cores in my opinion. I've heard a lot of people say to buy 2 cores. I think it's probably a pretty good idea. And I've seen Clone Wars core set go for $70, which means 2 core sets would cost the same amount of money as 1 patrol box for Games Workshop.
Mm-hmm. And that's not enough models.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally 2 core boxes will give you over 400 points of models, which is the normal, like a full-on game is 400 points. Or is 800 points. And 2 core boxes will give you more than that. Graham Deneen, good morning.
Good morning. And doing full saw your video about Games Workshop this morning. Going to try Bolt Action. We got a Grandpa in the chat.
Ethan Lewis, new kill team is gonna be good. Just now you can't scour eBay for plasma weapons to win. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
Are we gonna be able to get it this week?
I don't know.
They called last time, right?
They did. I have not been paying attention to the release schedule of this game.
Yeah. I hope it's this week. Everyone will tell us.
Yeah.
Growls129, do you know any games that only use plastic minis? Sorry. Sorry, only. Plastic.
Mostly Games Workshop is all plastic. Malifaux is all plastic.
Yeah.
I think Dropzone's all resin. Zombicide, I think, is plastic.
Sorry is my favorite war game.
Yeah. Risk usually has plastic pieces.
I haven't played Risk in a long time.
Kyle Transu, my favorite part about the upcoming kill team is the shape measuring system. Oh, I can't wait to measure with my shapes.
I can't wait to know how it works and why it's like that. That's what I'm excited about.
Don't comment, Shirley. You guys saw the board I made, right? No idea. Describe it.
We see a lot of boards.
We do.
We saw one today.
Yeah.
We were doing EOB complete for like in a week or two.
Growls129. Oh, Jay Black Templar's got a new flamer. I liked it. It was very cool. He was holding the little thingy that's on the top of every flamer, and I guess that would be a thing you can hold. We've never, I don't think they've ever had a model hold that bit, but it's always been there.
I think I was looking at the comments on Instagram, and I think people were making fun of it. Like, what is he doing? Why is he holding it like that? Yeah, the Instagram, I feel like their Instagram page is wild. Because it's the only place on social media where there's like you can leave comments. So it's the wild west of crazy things. Like some people like legitimately excited, people just hating on them, and then Games Workshop responds to people too, which is fun. And they're very cute about it. I mean, that's the cutest thing in the whole world. People ask cute questions and they give cute answers. Like I know this, like when some of the orc releases were happening, somebody typed their comments and they were pretending, or maybe they were an orc, and they responded back in the same kind of lingo, which is pretty cute. Yeah.
Cullen Stegger. So apparently the clone gear is the Swamp Speeder. Oh yeah, the Swamp Speeder. I forgot about that. Yeah. I hope the Swamp Speeder is a smaller vehicle, because I actually kind of dig small vehicles. Well, my second game ever was with a big vehicle, and it seemed a little cumbersome. Declan Russell, why does Games Workshop just label the Technomancer as a CRYPTEK? Maybe I'm just stupid, but it's very odd. In the Necron lore, all of those, the Plasmancer, Technomancer, Archomancer, those are all CRYPTEKs. They're different. CRYPTEKs are just Necron scientists who specialize in things. Chronomancer is a CRYPTEK. So yeah, they're all CRYPTEKs.
Technomancer?
Yeah, Technomancer is a CRYPTEK.
I just like the name.
Yeah, Plasmancer. But the Necron technology is so advanced that it's basically magic. And so the CRYPTEKs are like sorcerers, but their sorcery is their sorcery magic is science. But super science.
Super science. Colin Steger. So, one question after the Necrons, what are you going to paint? Going towards Malifaux or Legion?
Well, I've been painting a bunch of Legion in my free time. Not my stream free time. I haven't painted any Malifaux because all of my Malifaux is painted. Everything I own for Malifaux is all painted up.
Exactly. That's how excited that you're done with all your Malifaux.
Yeah.
Scott Productions. This is a certified Games Workshop moment.
Yeah, it is. Natival Noir, you said something about X-Wing not scaling well with larger games. Can I field huge armies in Legion? 800 points is going to be a fair number of minis, but I have no idea how Legion would scale. I have a feeling it wouldn't scale great because alternate activation can get really cumbersome. The more models. Like, that was the problem with X-Wing is, usually in a game of X-Wing, there's like 4 to 6, 7, maybe 8 miniatures on the board. And it's no big deal, to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ships go, and then you start over. But when there's like 20, I think we tried to play a game where there was 30, it just didn't work. It would just take too long.
Because think about it, you could play a bunch of little games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we played a lot of 40k. We played a lot of crazy big battles and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a little over it. I could do it again, but gosh, is it annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I mean 40k definitely scales just because of the I go you go.
Yeah. It works. Although you're waiting an hour.
You're waiting a long time, yeah.
For your turn. While you're, just getting destroyed one turn. Like, that's also why I thought Age of Sigmar was really fun.
Yeah.
It's quick. It's not as many models. They're worth more points.
The shooting phase is barely anything.
I said that it's fun. Yeah, exactly. There's magic. It's fun. Makes more sense than 40k.
Yeah. Oh god, 40k magic has always been superfluous in 40k. They should just roll magic into the shooting phase.
Yeah.
And just maybe if you have a magic, you can shoot the magic and a normal gun. Because honestly, almost like most armies have no magic. So why do we have an entire phase devoted to magic? I think in Age of Sigmar, every army has magic. So it's a big deal. You need it to be a phase.
Growls 129. At least in big 40k, I can make me and my opponent sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a little weird to make sandwiches in the middle of a game store. Because then you have to make sandwiches for everybody.
Yeah.
That's just awkward. Jeff Alford, do you have a brand of brush you like?
I really like Rosemary & Co. Synthetic Series 313. I really like them. Sizes 1, 2, and 3. I use those brushes a lot.
And you've had them for a long time and they've lasted?
I have, yeah. They're still in pretty good shape.
And there is a distributor in America now.
Ah,
So you can buy from them.
Neat. Brian Nelson, the unit activation and one-page rule seems more fair. Is that alternate activation, or is it I go, you go? Frozen Throg, I think it was part of the shooting phase in 5th. It has been too long for me to remember. I think it's always been its own thing. I know
I think so too.
the magic phase was like a joke in Kill Team, because when Kill Team launched, only like 2 models in the entire game had magic.
I wonder if the new version of Kill Team is going to do magic.
Maybe. I'd be fine if they didn't.
Although no morale.
No morale?
Or whatever.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, good.
Morale,
bad.
morale sucked. Aki and Wakinonas, Kiridan Overlords, they don't really have magic. Ah, but do they have priests? Because priests are also kind of magic-y. They have their own things they get to do. In the magic phase. Matt Michael Lazine, new Thousand Suns make the psychic phase a slog. Guys at our local game store had to create a spreadsheet to track everything, and it was the longest phase by far. Wow.
Interesting.
Growls129, how broken do you guys think that the Tau Codex would be if they got a new one? Hopefully super broken. I think it'd be really funny if the Tau were just unstoppable. After being pretty garbage for such a long time.
But also being really good for such a long time.
Yeah, that's true. They were very, very good, and then they were bad, and then they were good, and they're bad.
I'm really excited about the orcs too.
Yeah.
With the toughness 5. Bet you that really changes some stuff.
Yeah. Boy, Green Tide with toughness 5.
Woo wee. Kino Kinones. Karajan Overlords have legit 1 unit that can unbind spells, and that's it.
Ah, neat.
Great. I'm gonna take only magic when you start your Karajan.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll shoot you off the board with my double turn.
I don't like this game anymore.
Growls129, I hope they make the Farsight Enclave the fun Tau. Ah, neat. 5-turn counter. Snake bites give -1 damage. Ooh, neat. Bernie Marceau, liking the color scheme reminds me of the Portal games. Ooh, neat. Doot 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 doot. Never played them, but I saw somebody play them a little, and the puzzles look hard.
Works Aiden. I'm working on 1,000 Suns for my first army, and I'm just playing 1,000-point games till I learn to play faster.
That makes sense.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, also, you know, I don't think anyone should plan to get to a 2,000-point army before they start. Like 1,000-point games are just fine. You can do even less.
Yeah. I feel like what might be best is, you do like 500-point games, and then those games inform what you want to buy next. So then you always have something that you're interested in working on and putting together. pissing for distance. Hey Jay, I'm trying to paint a Howling Griffin's kill team, which is quartered red and yellow power armor.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Can't seem to get to keep the divide straight and clean. Any tips?
I would say watch my video on how to paint fine lines. That's how I do it. You could try taping it, although it's going to be tricky on a Space Marine.
Yeah, I would say so.
But, I mean, I feel like it's mostly going to do the work for you because, paint one leg red, the other leg yellow. Paint one arm red, the other arm yellow. Like, really, it's just that meat in the middle is where things could get a little finagly. AS, when I started Warhammer, 1K was the norm. 2K is just a way for Games Workshop to make more money. I couldn't imagine playing hours upon hours in a 2K game. I know at the start of 3rd edition, they showed off a 1,500 point Space Marine army. Right, Ninja here, 500 point games are really fun too. That's true, Games Workshop starts everyone off with 500 points because of their patrol detachments.
Imagine a 500 point game of Age of Sigmar. It'd be like 3 guys.
Yep. Oh, Age of Sigmar. The Age of Sigmar is really fun. Dig that game.
Tim Hasselback, how did you do the black panel lining?
Oil wash. If you look back through the tapes, you can see me do it. But yeah, black oil wash.
Probably the first day, right? Second day?
I think it might have been the second day.
Because you had to wait for the...
Maybe, yeah. Oh no, yeah, I guess I did it really quick. Yeah, so probably second day. Yeah, if the court reporter would read back the text.
Lucky Bat. Read back the report. Yeah, Lucky Bat actually does a transcript of every single live stream. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Counts every single burp. Lucky Bat, how many burps have we had since existing?
Yeah, maybe that's what we can have our intern do.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
Killer Stagger. Hey, what model would you recommend for a small 1,000-point Space Marine army? I am looking at the Blood Angels box, and it seems if I can change that for my army. A 1,000-point Space Marine army. Well, the box is going to get you halfway. Although I like the look of the new... I don't even know what it is, but it's got the old... It's the old Primaris start collecting that comes with a lot of really cool units. Now it's the same box, but it also comes with the Primaris version of a Rhino tank. But I mean, I'm eyeballing that just for me because it looks so cool, and you get a lot of models. What is it called? Because right now I'm not saying anything. All right, Space Marines.
Chicken Eggs, Lucky Bat, the fly on the wall, or should I say, bats?
Yeah, Combat Patrol Space Marines. That looks like a pretty sick box. Also, I don't own any of these models, so that's probably why it looks so attractive to me.
That makes sense. Lucky Bat, it's hard to type that fast, for I am a bat.
Honest Mecha, according to supposed leaks, Tau are only getting one new mini, and it's a plastic Dark Strider. What's a Dark Strider?
And who's leaking the Tau stuff?
Yeah, some Tau. Chicken Nugs,
Yeah.
Lucky Bat, they fly on the wall. Or should I say bats?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken Nugs. Also, good evening, fellow Earthlings. Fellow Earthlings makes it seem like you're not an Earthling.
Well, yeah.
Good day, humans. Fellow humans.
I would say Chicky Nugs probably isn't a human. Lots of shenanigans.
Ooh, another good Space Marine unit for starting out would probably be the Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought. Gives you a good bit of firepower. It's a nice big model to put together and paint. And it does the work. Gets the job done. Shoots stuff. I'd suggest the Macro Plasma Incinerator. The Gatling cannon, I feel like it's the one that looks good on paper. You just get a buttload of pretty good shots, but really those shots are good at doing the same thing everything else is good at. Whereas the macro cannon is good for destroying vehicles. I know I started out building all of my guys for the missile for the Gatling gun, and then I'm like, wait a second, I can just, if I have the Gatling guns shoot troops, what am I going to have my troops shoot at?
Very true. Sometimes it's very hard to get sometimes it's hard to think about creating a very diverse army in terms of shooting and attacks.
Kinokana's Dark Strider is basically the Tau version of Ragnar Blackmane, a cool, unique captain. Yeah, but the Tau are lame, so they don't deserve anything new.
Chicken Nugs? Ah, you caught me. I'm also a part-time DJ, which is why I'm here to ask if you're going to @ everyone again. I'd appreciate it if you would at least do it when I drop that first whap. All right. I'll make sure. I'll check in with you.
Jeff Alford, are you thinking about getting any of the forge-rolled plastics when they come out? I'm kind of interested in the Beaky Marines, because it might be fun to do like a Rogue Trader style Marines. And I'm also kind of interested in the old school Land Raider, because it might make for a really, really cool Black Templar Land Raider. So yeah, I'm actually pretty interested in the new plastics for 30k. I'm also super excited to see the 30k community lose their minds when they try to turn when they try to move 30k from 7th edition to 8th edition. People are gonna go ballistic. Because 30k people are a bunch of complainers.
Ikinokanones, I think the point of every EOB video is to buy more Games Workshop. That's why they're called shell tubers.
Yeah! Ikinokanones, start collecting Rogue Trader Collection would sell like hotcakes. Yeah, I super hope that they bring back the Beaky Marines, and then if they just wanted to only make me happy, they would bring back the shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. Because I like the shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. That used to be how everything was. Plasma cannon right next to someone's ear. I just love that look. It's like every Space Marine was holding the boombox.
Yep, that's when all the models had so much character.
Yeah, they had
And soul.
And
Disney
soul patches.
Love a good soul patch.
Mm-hmm.
Canoptek's 30k has shoulder-mounted heavy weapon crews, but they're all Forge World resin.
Mm-hmm. And they don't have plasma. I know they do have missile launcher, and I think they have bolter and multi-melta, but I think they don't have plasma. Which that's what I want, is plasma.
Plasma.
Faster Connor, I know the Relic Terminators and 40k are just 30k models. Yeah, 30k got a while ago. They got the Betrayal at Calth and the Burning of Prospero box sets. One of them came with third Mark III Marines. Another one came with Mark V Marine armor, which for 30k you actually have to pay attention to the shape of people's backpacks and knees, or else people will yell at you.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, and it's only Space Marines.
Yeah, that's also fun. Everyone loves just that.
Frozen Rock, it should stay on the old framework, I think. Yeah, it seems like that's what I mean, because that's everybody a lot of people who moved to 30k said, oh, 40k sucks now. I need to go back to where things were good in 7th edition. But I think that the reason 7th edition works so well for 30k is because it's only Space Marines. It's not everything in the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think because it is because it's historical, I think people play it a little bit more casually. Because it's literally a narrative game.
I didn't think about that. That's true. Are you saying that you think that people should play 40k casually?
I think, yeah, absolutely. I think it should only be played casually.
What? I'm unsubscribing from the channel.
Yep. The stream just goes dead.
Yeah.
TC Gentry, just saw the title of your most recent video. Lol, clickbait. God, what did we call it?
I don't know. Games Workshop
sucks,
you.
and it's our fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty true though.
It's
We
pretty
gave
true.
them too much power.
Exactly what we talk about in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm surprised that all the comments were very nice.
Yeah.
And it didn't get as many downvotes as I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It did get more than normal though.
Mm.
We only, I think it was we usually get like I don't know, 90, 97, 98%, and I think this was like 95 or 94% thumbs ups.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Especially for an opinion piece.
Mm-hmm. So for whenever Necrons have this little scale mail thing, I always do this where I very carefully edge highlight everything, and this guy's cape is a little bit annoying. So he has a lot of it.
Tim Hasselback, what state do you guys live in? Mexico. My favorite state.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like the new variety.
No.
Yuck. Unless you live there, then it's great.
Yeah. God, I saw somebody made like a post That was like the next Star Wars movie is going to be directed by the only person who truly understands Star Wars, you.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's very funny.
Mm-hmm. Trash boat, hi. Probably your last 5 minutes. You know what? You would be right.
You would be absolutely correct.
5-string counter. I know 9th isn't perfect, but I don't think I want to play any older editions. Well, maybe 2nd, just for the giggles. Yeah, 9th edition seems pretty neat. I really dug 8th edition. Because I came in at 6th, and the 6th was fun, but I never really felt like I had a grasp of the rules. 7th edition was just more 6th edition. And then 8 was a total rehaul, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
And 9th is just 8th.
Yep. Although without the indexes.
Without the indexes. Tim Hasselback, do you guys play Warcry? Not yet. Although I may own some Warcry models. I don't remember if they're Warcry or Underworlds. Which I found out some people call Underpants, which I think is lovely.
Ah. Do they really? Like online?
Yeah.
That's cute. Wow. I bet there's not a mean person in that in that community.
Ominous Mecha, what's the verdict on the new Flamer type? I like it. I wish it wasn't a new type. Just because I stopped making new guns. Who cares? What is it going to be? It looks... I think they showed off the rules, and it's just a Flamer. But it can shoot 15 inches instead of 12. Stop making new guns. Just use the guns. I wouldn't have cared if it had this new look, but the old stats. That wouldn't have bothered me one bit. Like, make a new gun if you've really got something. Like, if you have this brand new gimmick, then you get to make a new gun.
Mega Spitz, how do you do? I'm here for roll call. Don't mark me absent. Too late. You already marked.
Yeah, 3 more of those and you're out.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to talk to the principal.
Oh, and you know who the
Lucky
principal
Bat
is. Yep. And I've heard Lucky Bat has a paddle.
Mm-hmm. So. Champ Styles, I especially loved your video. Send the masses to Legion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trizart, I think we're going to start Black Templars. I blame you. Ominous Mega, I think you mean stop giving Space Marines new guns. No, I think all the races.
Exactly. Except for the orcs. Orcs have the best guns in the game. That's what they should do.
Mm-hmm. Orcs do have some really sick guns that never hit anything.
Yeah,
orcs.
Right? Speaking of gimmicks, I mean, geez.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of gimmicks again, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what that means? It means that we're going to go to beddy bye.
Mm-hmm.
I should have went to bed a couple hours ago. My mom's going to be pissed at me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had a video out today. I'm sure you all watched it.
Yeah, but go watch it again.
Go watch it again.
There's a spicy one.
Exactly. Yeah, go watch the music section with Chuck Mangione in it.
Yeah.
That's
Little Chuck.
Yeah, little Chuck. But we have 2 more videos this week, and we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Woot woot. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.